Listen, I had a great day where I thought that I was gonna die on the highway several times because of the fucking snow. Was it aggressive? Yes. And then I went to work and I was like, wow, sick. And then for some reason, halfway into my shift, I went into yap mode and I yapped about VeggieTales. This list is so insane. Okay, let's see if I can remember everything, because it was a lot. I switched through a few things. VeggieTales. The fact that, Tony the Tiger and the Grinch are shipped, and I told several people at work the lore behind why. I ended up yapping about the Kool-Aid Man fanfiction I read that had them in it, where the Kool-Aid Man was a murderer, and it's the funniest thing I've ever read in my life. I somehow brought up Dipper Goes to Taco Bell. I didn't yap about it, but I brought it up, and then was like, you don't want to know. And the fact that I wouldn't explain it further was like, okay, good, I won't look it up, which is hilarious. Somehow, this led into me explaining Omegaverse to another coworker, so I was in yap mode about the Omegaverse. This is item number 6 of things I yapped about. I yapped a bit about Star Trek and the whole Spurk going canon thing, and I think that's it. 7 things in my 7.5-hour shift. How did I go from VeggieTales to Omegaverse? I don't fucking know. Oh, I also talked about how Star Trek invented the fuck or die trope, so I talked about the fuck or die trope a bit, but just mainly the fact that Star Trek kind of, like, is responsible for that. And then I drove home, and that I almost hit a deer. What is this video? I don't know. I almost hit a deer. I also, oh my god, I, like, swerved on the road so many times. It was scary. But I swerved, like, 5 fucking feet away from the turn in to get into my house. I was like, bro. I nearly ended up in the ditch. That was the closest I got to ending up in the ditch the whole time I drove to and from work today. Somehow. And I was like, this is a joke. And then I watched Arcane Arc 3. So, my day's been something. What a crazy as fuck Saturday. Because I'm just a crazy ass person. Oh my god, I literally forgot, but I have a coworker who I convinced to watch 911, so I yapped about 911 with her at the beginning of her shift. And of course, like, is anyone surprised 911 was on the... Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I also yapped about the Owl House. 10 fucking things. But the first 2, like, weren't related. The VeggieTales to the fuck or die trope pipeline was a whole thing. 'Cause yeah. It was, like, one to the other. Otherwise, like, yapping about the Owl House is because I stayed up till 4 a.m. to watching the Owl House, and then yapping about 911 is because my coworker was watching it, and now she's on season 5, so I was talking about season 4, and I was like, so, Eddie got shot!